My mindset, get wins. By any means necessary, get wins. I don't care what they look like. We got to start stacking wins. And so when I'm entering into the game, my biggest thing is just play free and get the win. My name's in conversations, so that's always what I want it to be. I need my team's names to continue to be in conversations. That's where I really, really, really want to be. So I don't really care what people got to say. If they're talking about me, if they're not, I could care less. My biggest thing is making sure that the Aces is doing what we need to do. So every time people come see us play, they understand the standard that we play with, and we're going to bring it every single night.
And it wasn't necessarily a pretty win, but your shot selection was still aggressive and timely. What just led to this offensive performance for you?
Honestly, my teammates were getting me the basketball. They were making sure that I was getting to my spots, and I kind of just went with my matchup, and they trusted me with that, and I'm going to do that every single time. So, yeah, we wish we could have. This win shouldn't have been as close as it was, but defensively we got to lock in more, and we'll hope to do that next time coming back from the break.
Adrian, you completely taken Alyssa under your wing. Talk about when you saw that she was traded to y'all. What kind of assignment did you feel?
Yeah, I was super excited. You know, I've always been a fan of Liz from afar ever since she got drafted into this league. I love the game. I love the pace that she plays with. She's a rebounding fanatic. She takes my rebounds. She's probably the only person I'll allow to take my rebounds, her and Kia. But no, I've been super excited just to have her. That's my twin. And you can just see the thing that took me by surprise is just how she can just pick up information so quickly. Like, it's amazing the way we could just show her a place. She's like, all right, I got you. And she's in the right place. Like, I can't do that. So, like, it's just been tons of fun playing alongside of her. And once she really gets into our system and moving and grooving and understanding that we want her to shoot the basketball, she's getting the best look on the court. The best is yet to come for Liz. So I'm super excited just to continue to have her on this team.
One last thing is when the score got real close and you took that last shot, you was turned. You was lit.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when you saw the score getting real close?
I love these type of games. I love this. Obviously, I can say that because we won, but I love these type of games. This is what we live for, to get the crowd excited. We were seeing people leave at third quarter. We're like, we got a whole nother quarter to play. Like, stay for your teams. Cheer for your teams. So I was just super excited that we were rocking and rolling and just getting back to us.
Asia, big win, 37 points, 10 rebounds. You essentially sealed the game. You got fouled for the and one. You missed the free throw. Can you talk about that and why you grabbed the ball from the officials afterwards and put those extra free throws in after the game was done?
Yeah, I missed a lot. I could have had a great game if I would have made my free throws, but that's just the way the ball. It was funny. Meg was like, Jesus had to make you imperfect. And so I love my teammates when they say those things to me to keep me up. But, you know, I'm not going to be too down on myself, but I do have to make free throws because this is absurd. Like, this is ridiculous.
Okay. Whatever, Aaliyah. We're going to jump to Zoom. Callie on Zoom?
Yeah, Asia, I just wanted to ask about your approach to All-Star. If you're still wearing a wrist brace, even though you're playing well through the injury, is this the kind of situation where you have to evaluate whether it's worth participating in the All-Star event, or was that never even a question for you?
Yeah, I'll get with my medical team this go around because I did fall on it today. So we'll see what we got. But going into All-Star, it's not much of a break, but I'm excited that, you know, fans can see us all together in one space. So we got some big conversations that's coming up that we need to continue to focus on. So I'm excited just to get to Indy. Who would ever say that? I'm excited for Indy. Let's rock.
And Jackie's also an All-Star. Obviously, she went down tonight, and you both have kind of been anchors of this team this season.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to talk to Jackie? I mean, how's her morale and what's that like?
Jackie's home. That's Princeton pride right there. I know she's excited to get back to Indy, but we're just taking it as any other All-Star that we've been trying to hopefully put on for Aces, put on for Las Vegas, and continue to show up for them and represent them. So we're going to have fun, but we also know that the real work begins when we get back.
Willie and then Nikias.
Hi, Asia. I actually wanted to ask you about Aaliyah. What has been the biggest area of growth that you've seen from her since the beginning of the year?
I would have to say, normally when people... Sorry, Nikias, my fool. Can you tell them where I'm at? It's Raising Cane's. Thank you. Okay. The biggest thing that I'm so excited about Aaliyah is everyone sees her as this three-point shooter, and she is. That girl gonna knock it down. But the way that she can read defense and taking it off the dribble and trusting her at the rim, making rim reads is something that I've seen that I probably didn't know you had it in you. But you do have it in you. Roll Tide over here can do it all. She's going to be a 3-level scorer in this league for a very, very long time, and I'm so glad that we can continue to help her grow and feel comfortable that she can do it all. We don't need her just behind that arc. Obviously, we love her behind that arc, but also she can take what the defense gives her.
Got you. Thank you.
Willie?
Thank you. What's up, Ace? I got 2 for you. One, you talked a little bit about Alyssa, and through this year, through the first half of this season, it's been about effort and what you see from your teammates off the stat sheet. So I know you talked about her rebounding. What, since she's been here, has she helped her presence when she's in the paint or even at practice? Just her presence alone, those stats that we don't see. What have you come to appreciate about Alyssa?
The mere fact that she's just aggressive. She's aggressive anytime that she's in the paint or just setting a screen or rebounding the basketball. Like I said before, like her rebounds and getting us extra possessions is so key and huge for us. And that's what we would always try to take away from her when we would play against her. But now that she's on our side, just making sure that she has her head on a swivel constantly. And I always tell her, like, you big, you tall, like use your length. You don't have to foul. You can just continue to be big and aggressive, and your presence as a self is huge. So just being there is so key for us.
And then on a personal note, there are certain points in your career that I will refer back to the Zoom that you and I had during COVID when the world was shut down, and we chit-chatted for a little bit. And there were certain moments that you always bring, or that you brought up. And tonight, one of those moments with that little girl and giving her your shoes, and then you talked to Krista in CP, and you were like, I was that little girl with Candace or Lisa Leslie, and I'll never forget that you said that on the Zoom, that one day you wanted to be that. And tonight I'm watching that, and it kind of came full circle. Is it something like that kind of ends what's been a rough first half of the team for you, that ends it on an even better note for the cherry on top?
For sure. I mean, yeah, obviously we would love to be, I can't do math, 22-0, but that's not what God has given us right now. And I think we have done a great job of just weathering storms and fighting through adversity. And even though we have a lot of people on our head because they want us to be this perfect team, and we're not. And we're never going to be that. But we're going to be true to us. So yeah, we can wake up every morning and come into work and inspire young girls and young boys to want to be an Aaliyah and I, or an Asia Wilson, or any of us. Like, that's the true wins. Like, that this scores and the records are going to be there, yeah, but at the end of the day, like, we have an opportunity to use our gift to help others, and that's what's really what it's all about. Obviously, we want to win, but at the same time, those are also the wins that I cherish as well.
Thanks.
Thank you, Asia. You can stay, listen to Aaliyah's questions, or
See you.
you may go get your
What's the
delivery.
What's the do-rag?
You've been trying to get that Canes all day.
Slide on over to the center. Questions for Aaliyah from the room, please.
Hey, Aaliyah, when you hear those comments just from your teammate Asia, and we asked Coach Becky Hammond too, and she just spoke so highly about you, what does that do just for your confidence?
It makes me feel good. I mean, I want to do whatever it takes for this team to win. So whatever Asia or Becky needs me to do, Chelsea, like, I'm going to do it. And they coach me really well. Like, they're always asking me questions to test my mind and make sure that I'm thinking thinking basketball. And I would just say, like, I appreciate them so much. Like, all the vets on the team, all the coaches, they really have helped me, like she said, like, grow my game, putting the ball on the ground, which I've had, but I haven't shown it as much. So I think just every day I'm learning and getting better, and I just appreciate them for that.
How much to play in the SEC get you prepared to come in and contribute right away? Like, you're a veteran. You've been out there for 3-4 years instead of 22 games.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to learn in this game, in the W, but I feel like the SEC definitely helps me. I mean, most people in the league are from the SEC, I feel like. So I think the SEC is just as physical as the W. Obviously, these are grown women we're playing against, and it's a lot more physical, but I think that physicality in the SEC helps me transition.
Thank you. We're going to go to Zoom for the final question. We've got a bus waiting for us. Callie, go ahead.
Aaliyah, it's not that much time, but just what are your priorities for how you want to use the All-Star break?
I'm actually going back to Alabama, just spend time with my friends and family, maybe get a workout in with my college coach, because I don't know, I just miss working out with him. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Thank you.
Thanks, Leah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.